Hi, I'm back. This is a little video that I thought I'd put together to help people who are working towards their bonuses and looking to get qualified, looking to achieve what Pampered Chef has to offer. We tend to sometimes focus on cooking shows, and they are the main bulk of what we do. However, there are plenty of other opportunities out there for us with regards to doing shows. Now, shows don't necessarily have to be, cooking shows don't have to be the evening, they can also be daytime shows. Have you ever considered a coffee morning? Have you thought about a school gate show? A school gate show is where all the mums drop the kids to school, pile around to somebody's house, do a quick cook breakfast in the stone, and then everybody has filled bacon rolls and sausage and black pudding and all that. A cup of tea, mug of coffee, a little bit of ordering, and then they're back down for nursery pickup at 11:30. That's a school gate show. They tend to be quite popular. You've also got, I'm finding Sunday afternoon shows are a real winner as well, especially at the moment as well. There's so many opportunities with mums back from when schools have been breaking up. That's the time just now. But there's lots of opportunities there. So they're just the regular shows, so don't just fixate on the evening ones of those. Think as well, what about fundraisers? There's a lot of people who would never consider hosting a show, but they might consider hosting a fundraiser. A fundraiser is no different to a show. I think a lot of people sometimes try and avoid these because they're a bit anxious about them, but they're exactly the same. You can do a fundraiser in somebody's sitting room with 10 people there. They just nominate a charity or a voluntary group of choice, and then instead of all the host benefits, the host or fundraiser organiser just orders like everybody else. And then what happens, Pampered Chef will write a cheque made payable to whatever voluntary group or charity the host nominates, and that's based on a percentage of the sales. It's very straightforward, very simple. So think about the fundraisers as well. What about a catalogue show? Well, what is a catalogue show? Okay, a catalogue show is where you don't actually gather people together to do a cooking demonstration. It's when you gather orders, and £150 is enough for a qualified show. So if you gather orders together from places of work, people who are interested in Pampered Chef and like the Pampered Chef product range, but aren't that bothered about coming along to an actual show themselves. And quite often you will get people who are quite happy to do that, who they like the stoneware, they know their stoneware collection, and they want to add another piece to it, but they don't want to go to a show. So it's definitely worth speaking to people about that as well. So that's what we call a catalogue show. And there's one other type of show as well, which is called a Facebook show. Now, what a Facebook show is, it's using social media, and this has been used to great success in places. I've had people in the team who've had a £500 show via Facebook show. So that you would nominate a place and time with a host. The host invites all the guests along to the Facebook show, which is just a standard invitation. And these people get to shop simply from their sitting room or their kitchen. From bed if they go to bed early with a mug of tea by the nightstand. And you'd nominate a time, and this is, in the run-up to it as well, what you can be doing is prompting people to ask questions about products they see in the catalogue, maybe posting a few ideas along the lines of, oh, this is for, all the young mums out there, this is an ideal product for cooking for a young family. For all those who bake out there, this is a great baking tool. And then the fundraiser show would run from, say, 8 o'clock until 9:30 on a certain evening, and then people can come along and place their orders, and you're there online specifically to ask questions of for that host and her guests. So again, a little idea, something you may consider if you're working towards bonuses and any kind of kit enhancement or any products, things like that are coming about that you'd really like to aim for. So, hope you found it useful. Again, if any of this prompts any questions, speak to me, speak to your upline director. There's always the team Facebook page is there as well. If you're not part of that, please do ask to be included in that, because that's a great support tool to all of us as well, and a good opportunity to ask questions. So, there's my hints and tips. Hope you find them useful, and they're only ever going to be of use if you try putting them into action. It's the best way of figuring out if they're going to work or not. Okay? Cheers for now. Bye!